Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Allison is offering a right smile there.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Xavi Simons with the short one. Zaire Emery gets a cross in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Ederson proves just a little bit too strong. He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Simons. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
The ball has bounced loose now. That's a good ball out wide. Has a look up and delivers. And that should get the job done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Greenwood is onto this. Johnson.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brennan Johnson. Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's definitely onside. He is through.
It's Greenwood!
Cleared away. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter. But there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game.
Zaire Emery. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Zaire Emery! Okafor was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. And it's hoisted clear. Milan have it back and can go again. He's in a great position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he thumps it clear. Some really good ball movement. Tries one from range. Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
No, he's not getting past him there. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Zaire Emery. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Okafor was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Johnson, he's shifting through the gears here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Sau receives it in a good position here. Alderete plays it all the way forward. Look at this. He's going for goal! Brilliant from Sau!
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock down as we approached half-time. It was majestic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Ajax are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
John, surely! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable, all square. And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break, all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing because it's pretty good.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half then, just getting going.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Simons. Simons on tries a shot! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Greenwood. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Alderete. Johnson going after that. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Okafor. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's onto this, and it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. That's good play. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
Sao! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
And he goes cross-field. Twanzebe spots it and intercepts. Zaire Emery. And it's Simons. And he's running through. Big chance! Corner number 4 coming up here. Sao attempts a clearance. Greenwood is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Greenwood really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shoots! Oh, good finish! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Great vision. Morata gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both.
Estevao! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Out towards the flank. Tries a measured ball. Out of play for a throw. Plays a sharp little ball here. Space for him to turn and look.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Ajax have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Milan look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Oh, he's been caught napping! Impressive jump! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Five minutes to add. Zaire Emery. And here's Vargas. Picked out brilliantly. Now, what about this cross? Tries to get it clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marmouche. Now, what about a counter-attack? Okafor picks it up out wide. That's tidy. That has been slung wide. Delivered in. Cleared away. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter. But there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game.
Tries one from range! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ajax with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Ajax! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Xavi Simons with the short one. And that gets the shot away! Milan have their second corner now. Towering header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They've got to make this nice and quick. Ajax really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
That is good strength. Allison.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Marmouche. Allison. Great work on the overlap. Space for him to turn and look. Sao can be a real threat inside the box. Cools. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Allison. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Sao. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Menu. And here's Marmouche. Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the breakaway. Now he's running away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nicely weighted. So! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Okafor. Played out wide. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get onto this? Simons.
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Xavi Simons. Shot, surely! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make...
Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Marmouche. Simons. He'll try from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Marmouche. And he's running through. And Marmouche! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Marmouche is behind this one. Marmouche! Great reaction. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Allison. Done delicately. And it's Simons. And this is Marmouche. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's a throw-in. Xavi Simons goes for a shot! That's put paid to the danger. Okafor looking to receive it in space. Menu. Zaire Emery. Shoots! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marmouche. And they can counter here. Simons tries to putt. And he shoots! And no mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So we have movement on both benches. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Orsolini! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. That is ended up in no man's land. And now they can spring out of defence. Mumbanya, he's in a great position here. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in, so no flag here. Gasyorovsky getting this one clear. Orsolini. AC Milan could counter here. He's got away. And that is well cleared. And they're back on the ball again. Looking tidy in possession. And a shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Ajax are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Mainu. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's had a shot!
Oh, the ball's went loose.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And the number on the board is 3. And he is dashing away. Mubanya is on. Big chance! This time, surely! And there's a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! And that's it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a